Okay, cool. So y'all already know who this is. This is Mo. And I got Pip on here, Pip Man,
Yep,
Terrell.
yep, yep, yep. Terrell.
Yes, sir. So this is obviously a mindset call. It's on a Sunday. We wanted to do it today because we all know why. Today is when the market opened. Hopefully none of y'all is on any trades right now. So, I'm just saying. Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and mute everybody because I hear a lot of noise in the background, so let me go ahead and do that. All right, so yeah, so this is the mindset call, like I said, and we wanted to do it on a Sunday because it's the first day of the trading week, and obviously you want to be on the right mindset before you hop on these charts or these trades or whatnot. Because if you have the right mindset, if you have the right mindset, you're gonna be good. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the key. Trading is easy. 95% of trading is all mental. So if your mental ain't right, best believe you're gonna lose. I don't care how much of a technical analysis you do or how much how good you know how to mark up your charts, support and resistance, all that's easy stuff. The hard stuff is to have that right mindset, right? And that's what we're here to do. Like we here to help y'all have that right mindset before the trading week starts, right? So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start. So today, Pip Man and I, we went through some things. We talked about what we wanted to bring into the team today, and then we came up with a few ideas. So what we finally settled with is, you know, we came up with like four main things that you have to have in order for you to become a successful trader. Because that's what we all here for, right? We all want to be successful traders, right? So you have to have some type of attribute, some type of like discipline to be able to be successful in this business. Because we all know this business is ruthless, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to bring in a few gems, few things that you have to work on, few things that I have to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I'm going to bring in today, I have to work on too. So I don't want anybody to feel attacked or anything like that because I'm going to be super direct. I don't know about him, but I'm going to be super direct with y'all because sometimes that's what we need. We need someone to be like super direct and let us know like what's going on and what we need to do, what we need to work on. And that's what we're here for, right? So, y'all got your notebooks? Do y'all have your notebooks? First off, anybody, y'all got your notebooks? Let me see if you
No
got your
takers,
notebooks. Let me see
no
a one on
takers,
there. Let me see a one on the chat if you got
no
your notebooks
takers.
ready. Note takers are money makers. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's
All
what I'm talking
right.
about. All right, cool. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we have four major things that we want to go over today, and you have to kind of like I wouldn't say master because mastering things is I wouldn't say anybody should master anything because it's not a realistic thing, but you have to know how to control it. So four things that we're gonna go over. The first thing that we want to go over is, are you coachable? So just write down coachable or coaching, right? So are you coachable? When you're in this business, you have to be coachable. Like you have to be able to take criticism. You have to be able to, not take it serious when someone tells you you did something wrong. For instance, when we do these homeworks, when you send out when you send out your charts or whatnot, and then you believe or you see or you think that you see something, and then one of us says, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that. Or, what are you looking at? If we say something like that, we're not being negative. We're just trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to be coachable. You have to be willing to get some type of like value from the person that you're asking for. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people would try this trading thing and it wouldn't work out because they're not opening their minds to criticism. They're too stubborn because they think they know what they're doing, right? If you know what you're doing, then while you're here, right? So if you're here, that means you need some type of help. So don't feel like you know everything, because I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still I'm a student of the game to this day. Like, I don't care how long I'm trading. I can trade for 20, 30 years, and I'm still gonna be learning the game. I'm never gonna master it. So that's why I would never like. That's why I don't like the term master trader, because I feel like you never master this thing, because it's something that is always gonna keep growing, and it's always something that you're gonna learn from, right? You don't want to be a signal junkie, right? You don't want to be a signal junkie, because at the end of the day, signals are good. Like, signals are good and everything, but like, you don't want to like keep doing that for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because
You don't want to rely on the signal to make your money. You don't want to sit
exactly,
around waiting on them. You need to come in the charts and be able to take money out of it when you decide to take some money out of it, and not
exactly,
sitting around waiting for somebody else to mark up their chart,
exactly.
send out the signal.
Right, and that falls into the next one. You don't want to be you don't want to be an indicator, hunter. Every time you see someone showing you a new indicator, you want to try it out. You're like, oh, this is gonna make me some money. TDI, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different indicators in the market. Yeah, they're good
Right.
and all, but like, you don't want to be like you don't want to be relying on that. You want to put the work in. You want to be in the gym, like, you want to be in the lab. I almost said gym, but like, I'm thinking sports, but you get what I'm saying though, right?
And when you're using the indicator, you want to actually know how to use that indicator. I've seen a bunch of people using, let's say, using fractals and not knowing how to actually use a fractal. It's just on their chart. You can't just have stuff on your chart because it looks nice, because somebody else used it. Because if you don't know how to use it, it's just going to confuse you.
Exactly. So that all comes down to doing your homework, right? Don't just get on a Zoom call and you see someone is using an indicator and you're like, oh shit, like, I'm sorry, I need to work on that, y'all. But anyway, um, so like, when you see someone using an indicator and you're like, yo, he said he made this. What? Let me just put that on my chart, and I'm gonna start using it without even like learning how to use it. Because if you have an indicator and you don't know how to use it, what's the point? You're just wasting
Just
your
going to
time,
confuse
right?
yourself.
Yeah, you're just gonna confuse yourself. So that's why I only have a few indicators that I use on a regular basis. As y'all can see my chart, I don't have a whole bunch of indicators on my stuff. Like, I don't have a whole bunch of indicators on my charts. I just have a few that I do, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. Even if I see another indicator that I'm like, oh, this might work, I don't even mess with it, because the stuff that I have works for me, right? So, and that's what you got to do. You got to find that one thing that works for you, and then just stick to it. And you
Yeah.
have to be, and again, that all goes back to being coachable. That all goes back to being coachable. Because if you're stubborn, like, a stubborn person is like the one type of person that I don't want to be around, because you will never win an argument with a stubborn person. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're right, they're never gonna listen to you because they're stubborn. Same thing with traders. Like, you might have a trader. Like, some people might come into this game and think they have it all figured out. You ain't got it figured out. Even the top traders ain't got it figured out. So don't think that you got it figured out. Who are you to think that you got it figured out? Right? You got to be humble. And if someone tells you this is wrong, you ain't got to take it personal. Just go back in the drawing boards and then do what you got to do and get better. Right? That's what you got to do. You have to be able to take criticism.
You want to pick a style that fits your lifestyle. So decide if you're going to be a scalper, an intraday trader, or if you're going to be holding trades, doing swing trades. Find something that fits your lifestyle to where you can look at the chart, mark up your charts, and trade when you want to trade. And then find somebody who trades like you want to trade, who does that style, and learn from that person. You don't want to be going through a bunch of YouTube videos and all that. It's just going to confuse you because there's so many different opinions. And part of being coachable is being able to hear an opinion and listen to it and apply it. But you don't want to be getting them from everywhere. It's just too much noise. Find you something that you like, stick to it. Find it from somebody who knows how to do it. That's what I got on that part. What was the
Exactly.
next one we had after this one?
So the next one we had is patience. Write that
Patience.
down. Write that down,
Patience.
y'all. Write that down. First thing is coachable. Second thing is patience. Right? I'm gonna give you an example, y'all. And I still do this to this day, right? Whenever like, it's Friday, market closed, so I'm like, all right, cool. So what I gotta do, I'm gonna do this and that, mark out my charts. And then like, Friday, Saturday, I'm doing all the work that I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm feeling good about myself. I'm like, yes, I'm about to make some money this week. Sunday come through, 5 o'clock, market opens, I'm in the trade. Nah, nah, nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. First off, that's what the brokers want you to do because that's how they make money. If you pay attention to the spreads on Sunday 5 o'clock p.m. when the market opens,
Ridiculous.
listen, they have like a 20 pip spread, yo. So if you have a 20 pip stop loss, you automatically out of that trade. And then you're like, yo, what happened? What happened is
Spread
you
will
wasn't
kill you.
patient. Yeah, you wasn't patient. You know what I'm saying? And like another thing is like if you do your homework, right, and you do your markups and you trust your analysis, be patient. Trust your like trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in there like, okay, so you put in the trade and then like, you might be in like profit for like, 5 minutes or whatnot, and it goes down and you see red on your screen, you see red. So you're like, oh man, I'm in a drawdown low. Like yo, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like you in drawdown for like 2-3 hours, and then you like, yo, I don't know if I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And then you wait until it gets to profit. As soon as it hits your profit, you out of that trade because you ain't been patient. And then you just close out of that trade. You come back 2 hours later, that thing done hit your TP. What you
And
gonna do
pass.
then? What you gonna do then? And all everything that I'm telling y'all right now, I've done it, and I'm still
Listen,
doing it to this day. Like I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all that I'm like this. Like I got it figured out because I ain't got it figured out, y'all. I ain't got it figured out, and that's why I wanted to do this call. Like that's why I wanted to talk about these things because I know that these things are things that I need to work on too. And I know if I need to be working on it, y'all need to be working on it too. Let's
I
keep it
can't
real,
tell
y'all.
you how many trades I lost because I wasn't patient and trusted my analysis and closed out because I ain't like seeing them red numbers. You got to get comfortable with the red numbers. When you see your trade in the red, trust your analysis. Be comfortable with it. That's part of detaching your emotions from trading. You don't want it's gonna scare you. You close out, and then an hour or so later, maybe even 15 minutes later, the market reacts and it's going the way you said it was gonna go. But you unnecessarily lost money. I've done that starting off when I first started. I've done that several times on one trade. I would close it. It'll go a couple pips in profit. I'm happy. Now we red. Oh, I don't want to lose $20. Let me close out. Now it's back to my break even within 5 minutes. So I've really almost blown accounts by just closing out trades too early. So don't chase the market either. That's part of what he's saying when he said 5 o'clock. As soon as the market open, he's in a trade. I know I did that starting off. I couldn't wait for the market to open up so I could try and make me some money and end up giving it all to the broker.
Bruh. Bruh, listen. It's Sunday. It's Sunday 6:22 where I'm at right now. The market then opened for an hour and 22 minutes. Ask me if I'm in a trade right now. Ask me if I looked at a chart today.
That's what I was. I ain't even look at the chart yet.
I ain't even looking at the chart today, bro. Like I ain't even like what I gotta do that for? I'm not looking for no trades on a Sunday. I don't care what you tell me. Like, I don't care. Like, even if someone tells me, like, yo, get on this trade, yo, like this. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good. I'm not trading on a Sunday. I'm not telling you don't trade on a Sunday. I'm just telling you, if you trade on a Sunday, just know that there's more risk that you're going to blow out your account on a Sunday. You don't want to blow out your account on the Sunday and you still got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And that's really when the market's gonna be moving, in the middle of the week.
Exactly. Like, for the most part, I only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's it.
If you see a setup on a Sunday, you see a good setup, go ahead and take your trade. Just don't chase the market. Be patient with the markets. Do an analysis, top down analysis.
Right.
And if you see a good setup, hop in it. Ain't no point in missing out on no money. I'm not going to tell you to miss out on money because it's Sunday.
Right.
But have a plan.
But if you ain't looking for no trade on the Sunday, you ain't going to find no nice setup on the Sunday now. I ain't looking at no trade on Sunday, bro. I'm just saying. I am good. I'm enjoying my Sunday. You know? I'm watching football, and my Giants won today, by the way. Hello. I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry, y'all. We got our first win today. So, anyway, let's get back to the real thing. But
what's the next one we got?
All right, so the next one we got is emotions. Emotions, yo. Yo, the only thing they gotta say is, if you don't got your emotions under control, please, I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you. Look at me. I'm begging you. Do not trade. Do not trade, yo. If you don't have your emotions under control, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. Do not trade.
Stay out of the market.
Stay out of the market until you get that figured out. There's so many different ways to get your emotions under control, right? If you don't have that under control, please, I'm begging you, do not trade. Because these markets, they ain't got no emotions. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about what you got going on. They don't care that you just lost your mom. They don't care that you just lost your dad. They don't care that you just lost your son. They don't care that you just got fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care. They don't give a damn. Right? If you give them money, they're going to take that shit and run. Right? If you don't have your emotions under control, please do not trade. If you're like depressed or you have stuff going on, do not trade. Because that's a recipe for disaster. Because you're not going to know how to manage your trades. You're super emotional. And that goes back to the patience thing, right? That goes back to like every single point that we're going to be talking about today is related to the one before that. Right? So emotions is related to patience. Right? If you're super emotional, you're not going to be patient. You're going to be impatient because you're going to look at your trade and then you're going to see that red thing going down and then you're saying, oh man, I'm losing $100, yo. You get in your feelings. You get in your feelings because you're thinking like, yo, they after me. Let me get out of this thing because you're not patient and you're emotional. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different ways that you can get your emotions under control. But if you don't have it under control, please don't trade. Or if you're going to do it on the demo account. That way you don't lose no real money until you get that under control.
Your emotions are energy in motion. And your energy while you trading is going to attract what it is. So if you got good positive vibes, you feeling good, you hop in the market, you patient, you looking at charts, you're not anticipating a trade, you waiting to see what the market's going to give to you. You find one, take the trade. But if you feeling bad that day, you anxious, you done got into an argument with your spouse, just stay off the charts. Stay off the charts. until you get that figured out and you back in your zen space. You want to be in a good mental state when you're trading or when you're doing anything in life, really. I always say protect your energy at all costs. The stuff that you read, hear, watch on TV, all of that stuff is affecting your energy, and you need to protect it. So before you, I like to listen to slow music while I'm trading sometimes,
Hello.
just to set me in a good little mood, you know. But protect your energy while you trade and leave your emotions at the door. Leave your emotions at the door. Even when you win, you get a big win. Don't get overly excited about it. It's a win. Okay, cool. So because everything, even opposites are part of the same thing. They're just opposite ends of the single thing. So if you get too happy when you win, you're gonna really get down when you lose. And if you don't have a strong enough why when you lose, you might not be trading much longer.
Hey, you ain't gonna be trading
Gonna
after
give
that
it up.
day. Now you ain't gonna be trading after that trade.
I'm
You gonna
tired
be
of
like,
losing. Every
man. You
time
gonna be
I
like,
trade,
man,
I
bro.
lose.
You gonna be like, yo, what? Let me go ahead and fix up my resume, y'all. Like, what's
Right.
up? You know. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it's not just about trading. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about trading. It's even about life. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like, let's just say that you're like, let's just say you went through like a huge breakup, right? Or like we went through a divorce, so you super emotional, right? And then you decide to be out there, like, yo, I'm be out there, I'm gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be dating everybody that just crossed my mind. Like if I see someone walking down the street, like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, that type of thing. You're emotional. You're doing that because you're emotional. You go out on a date, and then like you sitting there, you're thinking, you're like, yo, why am I on a date with this person? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being emotional and I'm not thinking straight, right? Next thing you know, you having a baby with this person. That's a lifetime like you locked up for life. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that with your trade, yo. If you're emotional, do not commit to a trade because you're gonna be tied to it for the rest of your life. Because that's how you're gonna blow your accounts. You blow an account, that's gonna be stuck in your head. Don't when you're in a breakup, take a break. When you're emotional, take a break from trading, yo.
Take a
When you
break.
lose it, when you blow your account out, take a break. I see Jazz got her hand up. What's up, Jazz? Go ahead and unmute yourself. You can go ahead and talk, yo. You ain't got to raise your hand. Come on now. This is
Hey,
your call.
when I always raise my hand because I want to,
I know.
go.
I know. You're polite. You're polite.
Right. Gotta be.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I wanted to piggyback on something. I just wanted to, because y'all were saying something and something came up. So I was like, oh, I got to tell everybody, right?
Do it.
So be the bodyguard of your mind.
Hmm.
Be careful of who and what you let in. Working will be a choice. Earning will be the default.
Yes.
Major facts.
I love it. I love
There you
it.
go.
Major facts.
Now keep going. Keep going, Jazz. Keep going, Jazz.
No. I want to say that one more time because I want everybody
Say it.
on this call. Look,
Hey.
we got like 40 people on this call.
Right.
Everybody that got their notes, y'all got your
Make
notes,
sure you
right? Y'all
write
got your
this
notes,
down.
right? Write this down. I'm
Right?
writing it down too. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pull up my. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. I'm about to type it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Be the bodyguard of your mind. Be careful of who or what you let in. Working will be a choice. Earning will be the default.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry. I'm a slow typer, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll say it one more time.
Okay.
Be the bodyguard of your mind.
Mhm.
Be careful of who or what you let in.
Mhm.
Working will be a choice. Earning will be the default.
Say that every day. Make that an affirmation.
All right, working is a choice, and what else?
Working will be a choice and earning will be the default.
So what did you say before? Bodyguard of your mind. Be the bodyguard of your mind. All right. All right. Cool.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
got
say
it.
it one more time for
I
Mo,
tapped
because
in,
Mo not
and I know
listen.
I'm tripping, y'all. Like, jeez, I'm tripping.
Be the bodyguard of your mind. Be careful of who or what you let in.
I just put it on the chat,
Working
by the way. I'm just.
will be a choice, and earning will be the default.
Did I type it right? Did I say it right? Did I say it on the? Can y'all see the chat? Can y'all see the chat? I see Sophia did it too, though. So what's up? I got it saved on my thing, by the way.
That's powerful.
It is powerful, yo.
Powerful.
Man, yo.
Because
Jazz.
everything
Yes.
that you take
Jazz.
in is affecting you subconsciously. Your subconscious is writing all of that down. Everything you take in, things that you don't even register. You ride down the street, every sign that you don't see, but you see,
Your
it's in
subconscious
your
register.
subconscious. It's picking it up, and everything affects your energy.
Mhm.
We had after that. I think I'm gonna make that one of my affirmations. Working will be a choice, and earning will be a default.
Hey, I'm telling you, you got what you got? What you got? Like 55 days? You and Suzanne, right?
Yeah,
Let's do like
55. 55.
So, hey, let's make it
Done.
happen. Let's make it happen. Hey,
Done.
hey, Vegas, here we come.
I'm telling you, I am retiring at 30.
Hey, you
I'm gonna
better.
retire my mother
You ain't
next
got
year.
no choice. You ain't got no choice, bruh. You ain't
Right.
got no choice.
It's
You
in the universe.
will.
It's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But on another note, though, Vegas about to be lit. What's
I
up,
can't
Vegas?
wait.
You know,
I
I
can't
get
wait.
lit now. I get lit now. So what's up? But anyway,
You know, it's so unfair that you guys come in here talking about going to Vegas and people who are not in the US of A will not be able to go.
it's okay. We're gonna come to
It's
them.
okay, because we're gonna come to Canada.
There you go. See, thank you, Jazz. You just read my mind. I just literally just said that.
Yeah, we coming to
We don't
Canada,
want your
We
baby.
gonna be to
virus
Canada.
people
We
over
can.
here.
Hey,
We can meet
hold
in
on,
Niagara
hold on.
Falls.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Hey, on the chat. Can you tell me where y'all at? Like right now, where your location is? Tell me in the chat where you at. Chicago. We coming to Chicago. We coming to Jamaica. Yachty.
Definitely coming to Jamaica.
North Carolina. What's up? We coming to North Carolina. Atlanta. I always wanted to go to Atlanta. I ain't never been to Atlanta, but I want to go to Atlanta. Toronto, Canada. Yes, we gonna go there. Bermuda. Well,
Charlotte.
Bermuda. I'm assuming that's Bermuda. Bermuda. Hold on. Is that Trish? Is that Trish that said Bermuda? Anyway, Bermuda.
Yes, it's me. It's me, Mo.
No, that's you. See, hey, you know why I said that, right? You know why I said that, right? Yo, she sent me videos. Yo, she sent me videos today of her like front door, and she was just going like this, and I was like, yo, what? Like, if I lived there, I ain't never going nowhere. Never. And that was beautiful, yo. Like, Trish.
Thanks, Mo.
Hey, Trish, when I come to Bermuda, you know
Oh,
who
don't
I'm gonna
worry.
hit up. You know who I'm gonna hit up.
All
All right, cool. All right, so Florida. I see Florida on there. I see Houston. I've been to Houston once now. It wasn't a good experience, but I tried again, Lloyd. I tried again, though. And Zelly, Houston? I thought you were going to say New York. Zelly, what's up with that?
I'm in Houston, Texas. I've been living in Houston for a minute.
Oh, I thought you was in Flatbush right now.
No, my mom still live out there, but no, I don't live in New York no more. No.
Okay.
Man, I have so much fun when I go to Houston. They let men and women in the strip club. I love it. Yes.
Hello, you just said the trigger word right now. You just said that. Let's not talk about strip clubs right now. This call's recorded right now, so we can't even talk about that. So we're gonna wait till we stop recording, then we're gonna talk about that.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
The natties.
Stop your nonsense, Mo.
All right, so I see Lauderdale, Florida. All right, I see. Yeah, these are some beautiful cities, yo. Hey Rob, where you at, Rob? I ain't see where you was at, Rob. Oh, you said H-Town. Okay, so I see a few people from Houston. Like, all right, okay.
Right.
I'm gonna have to add it to my. Last time I've been in Houston, it was a bad experience. We ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I'm gonna try it again though. Yo, this bonnet is like making my head sweat, yo. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, emotions. Get your emotions under control. There's so many different ways that you can do that, right?
Right.
There's so many different books, so many different videos that you can watch that's gonna help you with your emotion. And like even like with your family, like sometimes like me personally, sometimes I might feel some type of way, right? But when I'm around my kids, that goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but like last week and a half, I wasn't around my kids because my kids are around me all the time, 24/7, right? But I caught the COVID, right? So I couldn't have my kids around me, and it was depressing as hell, yo, because I couldn't have my kids around me, and I was depressed. I was emotional. Like if somebody said something to me, I'll snap on them and shit. Like you know what I mean? But like from the time that I had my kids back, like 2 days ago when I got them back, like yo, even though they was getting on my nerves, I can see on my call on Thursday, that was the first day that I got them back. They was getting on my nerves, but like at the end of the day, it was great to be around them because I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like that you have to be around people that's gonna make you feel better about yourself. You gotta be around people that's gonna make you like, you know, elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like my kid, like if my kids say, "Yo," you know, cause I one example, I was sitting here and I'm on the phone talking, and then I hear my kids arguing in the back because they do that all the time. Don't they do that all the time? And then my son said something, and then my daughter said, "Oh, but Daddy said this and that," and then my son was like, "Okay, well, Daddy knows everything." You know what I'm saying? Daddy knows everything. Daddy don't know everything. I'm I'm just telling y'all, Daddy don't know shit. But anyway, the fact that I heard my son say Daddy knows everything, that made me like made me feel like yo, I need to
boost you, ain't it?
yo, I was like yo, I need to get better, yo, because I don't know everything. Like what you talking about? But like
Yeah.
it's the little things like that. You have to find out one little thing that is going to like make you get to that next level. And this all comes back to the emotional part because it made me feel emotional. Like yo, when I heard it, even though they wasn't saying it to my face, it made me feel emotional. Like, I was like, yo, they looking at me like, yo, this dude, like, he's it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not gonna sit here and say I got everything figured out because I don't. But just for the simple fact that you have one person or two people that looking at you like, yo, he got it all figured out. You got to get it all figured out, yo. Just so you don't, prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a pressure, but like it is what it is. It's all part of it.
One thing I wanted to talk about is I don't know if y'all heard in that video that we started the call off with, but he was talking about the first 20 minutes when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to elaborate on that because me and my personal life, the first 20 minutes when I wake up and right as I'm going to sleep. So I'm gonna start with the sleep. When I'm going to bed, I'm either listening to affirmations or meditation visualizations. And I do that and fall asleep in that. And the reason that you do that is because wherever you see yourself in your mind, you are there. You're just not there physically. So we're all creators. We create with our thoughts. Our thoughts are things, and the words that we speak become things. The things that we think about come into our lives. I'm sorry, I'm outside. But so going to sleep, you want to put yourself in a state of thinking about where you want to see yourself, where you want to be. You want to visualize that while you're going to sleep. And in Think and Grow Rich, he said to write down what you want. Be detailed with it. Be specific. Write down what you want. Write down what you're willing to do to get it. And write down that you believe that you will have it. And he said to read it 3 times a day. In the morning, the afternoon, and at night. And when you're reading it, put yourself in there like you believe it. Say it like you know it's gonna come. I'm gonna do this. And in order to achieve this, I'm gonna do this. And I believe this, and my faith is so strong that I can now see it
You
with my
gotta
eyes
repeat that.
and I can touch it with my hands. You know, go to sleep. Read that to yourself before you go to sleep. Visualize yourself in the position you want to be. Visualize yourself driving that car that you're gonna buy from all these pips that you're catching in the market. Visualize yourself holding the steering wheel, changing gears, mash the gas, take off on them. But visualize that, go to sleep with that, wake up and keep that energy, bring it right back. Before you even get out of bed, be grateful. Gratitude is the biggest thing to manifest in the life that you want. Be grateful that you're here, that you got another chance. And think about where you want to be. Read that card again. Carry that card with you in your pocket. So every time you touch it, your mind, or subconsciously now, you ain't even got to think about it. But every time you touch that card, your mind realizes what that card is. And where energy goes, where attention goes, energy flows. So every time you think about it, it's bringing you one step closer. But in the mornings, when your brain is in that theta state, you gotta control it. Control what you're taking in. That's your mental diet. So you want positivity and motivation. You want to think about where you want to be going, what you about to do. Map your day out before you get out of bed. The day before, map your next day out before you go to sleep. And see what happens. Your life will change.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Jess, go ahead and go ahead and say what you just put on the chat. Go ahead and say it out loud, because I feel like it'll be more powerful if you say it and the people hear it instead of you just writing it
I
on
was
the
about to
chat.
type one more thing, but
No,
I'm gonna
just say it. Say it. Say
So
it.
the first thing is small disciplines completed daily lead to achievement, right? So it starts with just doing something small. You ain't gotta do something big, right? And it doesn't matter whatever it is in life. Start small, and as you continue to master those small things, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna have that great achievement, right? Then is the seed you plant, right? You are preparing to pretty much harvest that seed 6 months from now. Does that make sense for everybody?
Perfect
right?
sense.
You can't expect to plant this seed today with trading or whatever it is in life and expect that it's going to grow tomorrow. It's not going to happen. It's not my last one, but for right now,
It ain't gonna,
right?
it ain't gonna be last one. Come
You started this year as a worrier, right? Everybody started this year worrying. Well, some people, I ain't gonna say everybody, but some people, right? But you're gonna come out this year a warrior.
Eesh. Oh my God.
Did y'all miss that?
I think they did. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
You started this year as a warrior, as a worrier.
Warrior.
But you coming out this year as a warrior.
Ooh. Whoa.
Ooh. Hey, that went over a lot of people's heads now. That went over a lot of people's heads now. It went over a lot of people's heads now. Explain that. Explain what you just said.
Okay,
say it again.
Okay,
oh my God.
I'm gonna say it one more time though. You started this year as a worrier. Like you worried about something. You worried about everything going on in your life. Right? But you're going to come out this year as a warrior. Right? So pretty much what I'm saying is just because we started out this year worrying about what was going on, worrying about how I'm going to pay my next bill or how I'm going to feed my kids, whatever the case may be, we were worrying about a whole bunch of stuff. But there's no need to worry no more. Forex can literally change your life, right?
Oh God.
I started
it changed my life
2.5 years ago. But I was a part-time trader. Hear what I just said. I was a part-time trader, right? Like I took it serious, but I didn't really take it serious. But I have surrounded myself with Pip Man. I've surrounded myself with Nari. I've surrounded myself with Mo. I've surrounded myself with Ashinda. I've surrounded myself with individuals who, okay, Jazz, you can't be no part-time trader at this point, right? It's not going to happen. We're going to all be traveling. It's unacceptable. So, okay, since I can't be a part-time trader anymore, I got to take this to a whole nother level.
Yep.
Now, I'm one of the fortunate ones, right? I didn't have to worry about necessarily how I was going to pay my bills. I'm like 1 in a million, right? Because some people had to. However, I have noticed when I apply myself, I change my mindset. When I change my mindset, my surroundings change. My conversations change. Whoever I'm talking to, we ain't talking about growth, changing mindsets, impacting lives, how I'm gonna become an entrepreneur, how I'm gonna make some more money, how my future kids are gonna be able to do whatever they want to do. We wake up in Dubai, that's cool. They gonna still be learning.
Hey, listen.
Right? How can I retire my mother? If we're not talking about like growth in every conversation that you have with somebody, that person is not the person you need to be around.
Gotta bounce. Out of here.
I'm out of there. Get them out of
right?
there.
Like I just talked to my best friend for 13 years, and we were just talking, right? She was like, yo, every time we have a conversation, like we always talking about growth. And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, we gonna talk about how we gonna go get this bag. Like, what you talking about? But everybody else that she may have talked to ain't talking about that. And I said, now, you have another friend who is like almost drama, right? You know, people have certain friends and family or whatever. I said, but as soon as you remove yourself from her and her energy, guess what happens? Now she trying to be, well, not gonna say trying, she's gonna become a nail tech. Now she's gonna do hair. Like she going for everything that she already knew she can do, but she gonna put in the effort to make sure that she's doing it.
Sheesh.
I say that to say, honestly, it's 46 of us on this call. And if literally whoever you talk to every day is not talking to you about a growth mindset, you need to reevaluate. I don't give a damn if it's with your family members, your associates, or friends you done had for 13, 20, or whatever, however many years.
Cut them niggas off.
You gotta cut them off because their energy is tied down to you.
Yep.
And the thing is, you can be, like Nicole said, you become the product of your environment.
Yep.
And who you hang around with. That is true. But some people can't change their environment. But how you respond to your environment is everything.
Powerful.
I could be in a fucked up environment all day, every day, y'all.
Ooh, hello.
But how I respond to it is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself because I feel like I'm on fire.
I don't even think you should mute yourself. God damn.
That's what we here for.
I'm over here like, oh shit. What's up? What's up, Neri? What's up, Neri? What's up?
Terrell, what you said you need to write down on the card?
You need to write down what you want to get, what your goal is.
Right.
You need to be specific about it. So if it's a certain amount of money that you want to make, you need to write down, I'm gonna make X amount by this date.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, this year, you feel me?
Right.
Write down the amount and the date. And the second thing is what you're gonna do to get it, because faith without action is dead. So you gotta put forth some type of effort to get it. So let's say that you said, I'm gonna be a master trader, and I know most say he don't like the word master trader.
I don't. I hate that word, Bill.
No, say this, Pip Man. I'm going to be a successful trader.
There you go. Say successful, but don't say master. Because you will never master this trade. Like, you would never master this thing, yo. Never. So that's why every time somebody says, I'm a master trader, I cringe. I'm like, are you sure? I'm sure I can come up with something that you don't know shit about. I'm be like, yeah, you're not exactly. That goes back to our first point. You're not coachable no more because, like, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care how long I'm doing this trading thing. I don't care if I'm doing this for 20 years, 30, 40 years. I'm still going to be learning for more.
Yeah.
So if you say you master, that means that you saying, yo, I don't have nothing else to learn. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking which is a lie. I'm sorry, y'all. Like,
That's the energy. You feeling it.
I'm working
You
on that
feeling it.
cussing thing, yo. I'm working on it. Like, I have a lot of
You
people that
guys
tell me
are
that.
like dropping some serious gems
I'm
today.
so, hey, I told
You
y'all
need a beat.
we gonna bring the sauce tonight. I told you. You thought I was lying when I said that?
Oh,
Come on
Jazz
now.
has something else. Go, Jazz.
Man.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Jazz? What's up?
Listen. So a lot of people know, like all of our leaders, one of the important people in our life is Jesus Christ himself. Like, so this next thing is really going to talk about something that we all should do. But if it's your belief, it's your belief, whatever. Right? We cannot accomplish anything, right? Unless we pray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why you whisper that one? Don't whisper it.
Say it loud. Unless we do what?
Did everybody understand?
Say it again. You're breaking up, Jazz. You're breaking up. You must have like Sprint.
I said we cannot
We
accomplish
can-
anything unless we pray. I
There
wasn't
you go.
whispering.
That's
I was, you know.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
and Nicole running around the house. What's up? I'm about to run out the house too. What's up?
Don't.
Yeah, y'all see me over here jumping and shit. Like, I can't even sit straight.
Okay, wait. Okay, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you
I
now.
want to make sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we cannot accomplish by prayer what God called to be accomplished by obedience.
That's deep.
Can y'all hear me or no?
We can hear.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. I don't know about y'all, but I heard that. My bonnet heard that. This thing right here heard that. So what's up?
We cannot accomplish by prayer what God called to be accomplished by obedience. And I will put that in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Please do it. Please do it. Do it.
So
'Cause I
with
wanna,
obedience, you got it. With the prayer, you have to be obedient. I don't think we're all ready for that one.
Now, this the other end of prayer though. So when you praying, that's you doing the talking. But after you talk, you need to find some time to meditate and listen. Because that's when you're gonna get your answers. The word will speak, the voice, you'll hear a voice. It will sound, you will hear a voice in your head, or you'll see, you'll think about something, you'll feel it and you'll know, okay, this was for me. But you gotta set that time after your prayer to meditate and just be. Just focus on your breathing, focus on I am. And it will come to you. The answers to your prayers.
Like, yo, I prefer doing these calls more than I do my markup calls. Because like I mentioned in the beginning, 95% of trading is all mental. If your mental ain't right, I don't care if you know what you're doing. I don't care if you know how to mark up a chart. You ain't gonna be making money because your mental is gonna overtake it. Like right now, like we're speaking intellectually right now, right? But if you don't have your emotions under control, right? If you're not coachable, if you're not patient, and if you're not the last part that we're gonna talk about, which is 4 parts, the fourth part, but I'm not gonna say it now right now, right? If you're not none of that, I don't care how good of a markup person you are, you're gonna lose because you don't have it all, right? So the technical analysis is good and all, like knowing how to market arbitrage and seeing what trend is going. That's easy. That stuff is that stuff is easy. I can do that in my sleep. It's that easy, right? But like once you press that buy or sell, that's when that's when your emotional self and your mental self is going to pick up. How are you going to deal with that? That's the point, right? Your intellectual self is saying like, yo, he's saying some like they saying some real shit. Like, yo, that makes sense. But are you gonna feel the same way when you push buy or sell? Because the thing about emotion is it knows when it's gonna creep up to you. You might feel like you got it all figured out. You might feel like, yo, I'm good, I'm ready, and all that. But once you hit that buy or sell, depending on the situation, emotion is gonna go and take over. So that the intellectual self, the intellectual side, is gonna go out the window, and all you got is the emotional side in your head, in my bonnet, right there, right? Emotional. Don't let your emotions take over. Does it look like my glasses like crooked or whatnot? Like I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm being sidetracked. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, but like you might have the right mindset right now as you're listening to this call and you're being on this call or whatnot. But make sure that you keep that same energy when you're placing that trade, because when you're placing that trade and you like doing things that you're not supposed to do, you didn't do your homework, you're being emotional, you're not being patient, all this intellectual stuff that you're hearing right now will go out the window, and then your emotion will take over, and that's how and that's when you're gonna get out of trades early, and that's when you're gonna like do things that you're not supposed to do. I'm trying not to say the last word now because I really want to say it right now because
bring it in.
Okay, the last point that we want to bring in is so far. Hold on now, hold on. So far we said coaching, right? Being coachable, right? And then we talked about being patient, right? And then we talked about being emotional or keeping the emotion under control. The last point that we are going to bring up right now is, say it, Pip Man. Say it.
Don't over leverage.
Thank you. Do not over leverage. You over leverage, you're going to be emotional. You're not going to be patient.
That's already an emotional decision.
Exactly. That's why. Remember earlier when I said everything is tied together, right? Everything that we're gonna talk about today is tied together. You over leverage, you're automatically emotional. You're automatically not being patient because you over leveraging because you want to make $1 million in a day, which is whatever. That's what you want to do. Go ahead and play the lotto or gamble, right? Because it ain't gonna happen here, right? And you're not being coachable because you did not listen to what people told you. You have to risk manage your accounts. So go back to the over leverage thing, right? You over leverage, you make bad decisions. When you over leverage, you're going to be emotional about your trades because let's just say you put a standard lot on a $100 account. Let me say that again. Let me say that again. Because people do that. I've done it. So I know people. I know Pip Man, you did that. I know Jazz did it.
I haven't done that one.
But you did. You ain't never did that. You never did that.
Nah, I've done the highest I've done was 50 cents on a $200 account.
Man, listen, I did a standard lot on a $100 account, bro.
I still haven't put a standard lot on anything yet.
Whew, you better than me. You better than me. Hey, but I'm sure that somebody in this call has done a standard lot on an account that they're not supposed to do a standard lot on. Because like, let's say.
Only you, Mo.
Only me? Come on now. I need somebody else who said that they done it too. Come on now. Neri said she did it. Hey, Lloyd said he did it. So I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. So I'm good. I'm not the only one. But like, listen, like all you literally need is 5 to 10% a day. So if you have a $100 account, all you need is to make $100. All you need to make is $10 a day, right? But like, let's just say
10% a day.
10% of it. That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
So like when I first started, I started with $100 account, right? And like, I was making like, $3 here, $5 here, $7 here, whatever. It wasn't that much. And I looked at my shit. I was like, yo, I'm not paying bills with this. Like, what's up? And next thing I know, I have $120, which means that I was in the right track. I went from $100 to $120, right? Which means that I was doing the right thing. But that's when my emotions, my patience, and me not being so coachable kicked in, and the over leverage part. I was like, yo, I've been winning all these trades, so shit, I'm gonna go ahead and over leverage. What's up? So I put a standard lot on a $120 account. You know what happened next, right? I'm gonna let y'all guess what happened next.
You gonna show money, man.
Drawdown kills.
Exactly. Hey, listen.
Hey, in seconds too, didn't you?
Hey, as soon as I put that trade in, I was gone. I was out. Because you know why?
Put the money in.
Hey, as soon as I put that trade in, I was gone. But you know why? Because it was on a Sunday. I was waiting. I was sitting here like this. I'm waiting. All right, what's up, Sunday? What's up, Sunday, 5 o'clock? What's up, Sunday, 5 o'clock? I jumped on that trade. I thought I was good. Man, look, that spread was like 20 pips. As soon as I put that trade in, it was gone. I was like, what happened? What happened to my 120? It was gone. Just like that, because I didn't stand a lot, right? And the spread was 20 pips. My stop loss was 20 pips. So as soon as you put that trade in, it's gone, because the spread is 20 pips. You take 20 pips out of a standard lot, that's $200. So I didn't have $200 on my account. I had 120. That shit was gone. That was a lesson. I learned that shit.
Oh my D.
And that's why I'm telling y'all this shit. Like some people might be embarrassed to say that or whatever, but like I don't feel embarrassed about nothing that I tell y'all, because if I went through it, somebody else is either going through it right now or is going to go through it right now, right? So that's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for. We're going to tell y'all about our mistakes. I'm not going to be ashamed about my mistakes, right? I'm going to tell y'all about all the fucked up shit that I've done, so that way you don't do it. So you don't do it. I've done that. Right. Like I jumped on the trade at 5 o'clock, like literally 5 o'clock on a Sunday, 5 p.m. on a Sunday, because I seen a nice setup, because I was marking up my charts on the weekends, and I was like, oh shit, this man, GU looking nice right now. What's up, GU? Yeah, GU fucked me up. But what's up?
Y'all remember, I don't know if y'all was trading Bitcoin a few months ago, but Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs. It was straight bull run for like 3 weeks straight. And a lot of people blew their accounts because they were over leveraging, knowing that Bitcoin just gonna keep shooting up. And the banks pulled out $100 billion in Bitcoin liquidity, just snatched it out. I
remember that day. I was one of them niggas.
The market dropped like 2,000 pips. Mm-hmm. Nobody had stop losses. Everybody was over leveraging. I'm talking about, I was in the chat with like 500 people, and everybody was talking about how their accounts got blown and all that.
Come on,
I came out of that good.
You know you was one of them. Come on.
Listen, I came out of that so good, yo. Man. Something told me, bro, close your trades.
We ain't trying to hear that, bro.
Listen, I'm telling you, something said close your trades. And I'm like, why? I'm winning. You know, I had done tripled my account at that point. But I closed the trades out, and I saw it start to drop. And when it dropped, it stopped. So I put a couple more buys in, and then it started dropping again. So I closed them buys and opened a couple sells, bro. I wrote it down the whole way, son. I wrote it down the whole way. But a lot of people blew their accounts that day. A lot of people went from thousands of dollars to
Hello.
cents.
Hi.
To cents, like pennies. Put a stop loss. Don't over leverage. I can tell you by the time I did lose from over leveraging, and it was on Bitcoin. It was a week before that. So same story, Bitcoin going up. I had already had. I started this account with $5. At this point, it's a $200 account.
Oh shit!
Off of straight Bitcoin.
You're a beast.
Off of just Bitcoin. But and over leveraging, I was over leveraging like hell.
Of course you was, man. How you gonna get to 200? Come on, now. You ain't gotta say that. We already know, bro.
But so I got the trade up, and I kept opening new ones. I kept opening new trades.
You were stacking them.
Stacking them up. And up all before this point, I had never put a stop loss. But I was like, I'm gonna put a stop loss today. I put a stop loss. Bitcoin dropped about 400 pips, hit my stop loss. So where I was up $200 on these trades, I put my stop loss at break even. So I only, the trades that I did win or at break even, I would have $2 or $3 on those. And the trades that I didn't put a stop loss on, the ones that I had opened up along the way, those all became losses. And it over margin, outmargined my account, what is it? I over margined. The margin kicked me out. I lost all my money in
that's
5 seconds. In 5 seconds. It was crazy.
Hey, that's the worst feeling, man. When you wake up and be like, yo, you know, you put in the trade, right? You put in the trade.
I watched it happen.
Oh, damn, you bald, bro.
I'm trying to close them
out.
As I'm trying to close, my account was just knocking. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, you was bald. I mean, I'm bald too, though. So I ain't gonna judge you now. So again, all these things that we talking about right now, I'm not saying that I got them under control. I'm still working on this shit. Like if any of y'all know me personally, y'all know that I over leverage like a motherfucker, right? And that's one thing that I have to work on. And that's why I'm being transparent right now. I'm bringing up the over leverage part. I'm bringing up the emotional part. I'm bringing up the patient part, and I'm bringing up the coaching part, because that's all things that I personally have to work on. So I feel like if I have to work on that, at least some of y'all is working on that too. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's some of y'all is working on that. I'm not. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one working on these things that we talked about tonight, right? So that's why I did my research, and I was like, yo, how do you become a successful trader? And this is what came up. And I did my research on every single one of those points. And when I looked at every single one of those points, it made sense to me, right? It made sense to me. So I was like, yo, if it makes sense to me, it's going to make sense to everybody else too. So that's why I wanted to share that today. Because you may not say that you need it. You may be like, yo, you may be, you know, you may feel like, yo, I don't need this shit. Like, whatever, I'm good. But at the end of the day, yeah, you do. And that's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for, man. Me and my bonnet, right? That's what we're here for. What's up? Oh, let me put that shit down. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. So, yeah, that's what we're here for, man. We're giving y'all all the sauce because not only that you need to work on it, but we need to work on it too. I'm sure Pip Man got to work on some of these things that we talked about today too.
Oh, yeah.
We all do. Because none of us is like master traders. None of us will become master traders. So we all going to be successful traders. And in order for you to be a successful trader, all you got to do is to be profitable. All you need to do is to be profitable. That's it.
That's one of my affirmations. I am a consistently profitable trader.
That's all you need. That's literally all you need.
Consistently profitable trader. $333 a day is all you need to make $10,000 a month.
Listen.
That's it. good 6-figure year.
Bro, listen, fuck all that. I can do $100 a day. That's $500 a week, right?
Hey, 100 is good. 100 a day is good.
100, that's $500 a month. I mean, like that's $500 a week, right? So what's that, right? What's that? $2,000 a month. That's $2,000 a month, right? $2,000 a month over trading. Who wouldn't take that?
That's somebody's full-time job.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like
you
you have
on the couch.
Yeah, have a plan and then just follow it. Like me personally, like the way I do it right now, at this point where I'm at in my trading, like in my trading profession or whatever, what I do is, don't get me wrong, I still take trade signals. I don't give a fuck. I'm still taking trade signals, right? But when I take my trade signals, I'm only risking 2% over my account. Only 2% of my account when I take in trade signals, right? Right? But when I do my own analysis, which I feel better about those signals, which is hey Kiki, what is it called again? Kiki. She gave it a name. You know, with that one strategy that I showed y'all on Thursday or whatnot with the GU. What's up? But anyway, that one I do over leverage on it. Do not do what I do, but I'm just telling y'all what I do, right? It has been working for me. It has been working for me, right? I over leverage on that, but when I do my signals, I only risk 2% of my account. And that all comes up to like a good profit, right? The Momo strategy. Neri said it's a Momo strategy, but anyway, with the little boxes on GU, whatnot. Anyway, you can go back and look at my last video and see what's up about. But anyway. Yeah, the little box or whatnot. Yeah, pip box. Yeah, there you go. Pip box, Kiki. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to find something that works for you, right? And then trust it. Trust your analysis. I'm never gonna tell you not to over leverage. Yeah, you are your own signal. At that point, you're your own signal. So if you're your own signal, that means you feeling 100% about that call that you're making. You're feeling 100% about that trade that you're doing, right?
Confident.
Right. You're confident. Like you're confident about it. But like, yeah, you have to do proper risk management. I probably should have said that when we start recording this shit, right? I probably should have said that when we start recording. But y'all get the point though. Y'all get the point, right? If you do your homework, right? Hey, you know what you're doing? Me personally, when I like the only time that I over leverage is if I'm doing my own trades. Yeah. So when I lose that trade, I don't have nobody to blame. Right. But if I over leverage on the signal,
yeah,
I would feel like shit.
But you.
Right, I would feel like shit. Right. I'd be like, yo, why did I do that? Right. But if I do it on my own analysis, on my own signals,
you feel better about that.
I will feel better about it. So again, I am not saying over leverage. Do not over leverage. I just posted that shit on the chats. Y'all see the over leverage chart, whatever. Do not over leverage. But even though I do, that's why I said
this is an instance where I would over leverage. Say I'm looking at something and it's about to bounce off the support. I think it's gonna reject off the support. I over leverage if I'm gonna set a smaller stop loss.
Yes. There you go. I'm glad you brought that up, bro.
I'm going to over leverage, and if I win, it's still gonna be something that I'm comfortable losing though. It's still gonna be something that before I take the trade, I'm gonna know. All right, I'm gonna lose $200 if I lose this trade. Mm-hmm. Cool. If I win, I'm good, but it's not good to over leverage. Don't over leverage. I'm just telling you that I over leverage. Don't over leverage.
Listen to him, y'all. but like, yo, that's
what we talking about. We all gotta work on these.
Yeah,
things.
We all do. That's the thing, though. That's why that's like literally that's why when I found out about this shit, I was like, yo, I gotta talk about this because I have to work on that too. So I know if I have to work on it. Yo, at least 50% of the people that are on this call, out of these 45 people that are on this call, I bet y'all half of y'all is on this call. So let me ask you let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question. Everybody on this call, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? If you take a trade, right? Whether it's a signal trade or your own analysis, what do you put in first? Your stop loss or your TP? Put it on the chat. Let me know what you put in first. Stop loss or your TP? Okay, stop loss. Okay.
Protect your account.
Okay. Savvy said TP.
Savvy said she want that money.
Hey, she want that money though. Hey, it's all right though. It's all right. Hey, stop loss. Okay. I'm being all right. Savvy being honest. I'm being honest too though. I do my stop loss too though. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what's up? We on the same team. Hey,
Yeah,
come on
be
now.
honest.
I only see like 6 people who responded. Yo, we got 45 people on this call. I need to see more, yo. Give me more. Yo. Come on, I only see like 6, 7. Okay, stop loss. Okay, that's cool. Okay, stop loss. Hey, y'all know who George Soros, right?
Yeah, George Soros.
Yeah, y'all know who George Soros, right? Right?
Yeah.
Everybody know who it is, right? So he's like the top. He's like a multi-billionaire,
Billion.
Yeah, he's a billionaire, right? And he made all his money through Forex, right? So he funded Black Lives Matter, yeah.
And
hello.
And through selling out, he sold Jews. He's a Jew, but he sold out where Jews were during the Holocaust. He would lead the Nazis to the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a slimy guy. But
hey, it's all right. He made money though. He know how to make money though.
Follow the wolves. Learn from the wolves.
That's all we do. That's all we doing. We all here to make money, right? So
he got what we want. He got what we want, right? Where we want to be.
Off of this shit. Off of the same fucking shit that we doing, right?
Right. For it.
So like, I was watching one of his interviews and they were like, yo, what's the most important thing when you place a trade, right? And he said, like, the most important thing that I do when I trade is to place my stop loss. When I know that I made a mistake, I get the hell out of there quick. And that shit resonated with me. Like, I was like, I ain't at that level. Because, like, when I'm losing, I'll be like, yo, I'm waiting. I'm holding that shit until it go back to my profit, right? But him making billions of dollars off of Forex, he said that he would get out of a trade when he realizes that he made a mistake. Me, when I realized that I made a mistake, I'm in that trade, waiting on that shit to reverse. That's why I don't have $1 billion, and that's why he has $1 billion. So you have to have that mindset, right? When you know you made that wrong fucking trade, get the hell out of there. So you have to put your stop loss in there, yo. Like you have to. So the right answer is depending on like based on everybody that put it on the chat. Everybody says stop loss. Everybody says stop loss. I ain't gonna lie, except for Savvy. I had to put you out there, Savvy. I'm sorry, but
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, but no though. Like I do the same thing too though. I ain't gonna lie. When I put a trade in, I put my TP in first. And then I put my stop loss. Sometimes I shouldn't even say that. Like yeah. Sometimes I ain't put no stop loss in, but whatever. You know what? This is open conversation. We gonna talk about what we do, right? So we gonna talk about what we need to work on, right? When I put a trade in, I put my TP in, and I don't put no stop loss in. Some trades, not all of them, but some trades I don't even put no stop loss in, right? And that's why I need to work on my over leverage. I need to work on my emotions. I need to work on my patience. So I don't want y'all to think that I have it all figured out, right? I'm doing all these calls and everything. I don't want y'all to think that I got it all figured out, because I don't. We all on the same fucking boat, yo. We on the same boat. I realized that I had to put a stop loss in. And like, And I'm gonna start doing that, right? But when you put a trade in, make sure that you put your stop loss in first, because you always want to make sure that you secure your risk before you realize like how much money you're gonna make, because you're gonna make money regardless. But if you lose money instead of making money, losing money feels a lot worse than making money, right? So take care of that first before you take care of making money, right? It's literally that simple. Take care of losing money first before you gotta worry about how much money you're gonna make, because that shit can accumulate. Like I said earlier, 10% a day. 10% a day can go a long way, yo. 10% of $100 is not the same as 10% of $1,000. It's not the same as a 10% of $10,000. You can do the math. I can't do the math right now because I can't do the math right now. We're gonna stop with that.
Go to this website, compounddaily.org. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Man, listen, I showed them that last week.
Oh, where? Go there and type in your amount that you're gonna have your account, whatever you got in your account. Put your daily interest rate at 100%, because you're gonna leave your money in there and you're gonna flip it, and put the time length into 30 days and reinvest 100%.
Hey, a lot of people said that they can see my lot size thingy, so I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the chat, like the discussion chat and the whatever, like what's the other one? The study hall.
Yeah, put it in the study group, Mo.
I will go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and do that. There you go. So and this one has like forex pairs, crypto pairs, and indices. So that way it will let you know how much you have on your account and how much you should risk, right? So do not over leverage, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do it, man. I did it. It is not fun, yo. It's not fun, right? It's not fun. Like before I quit my job, right? Before I quit my job, this is what I did. This is what I used to do, right? Whenever I get my paycheck, right, I put it on my broker's account, and I would trade. I would over leverage, and I would lose my money by the end of the week, right? And then like I usually get paid every 2 weeks, so that 1 week I wouldn't even trade because I ain't got no damn money on my broker's account. As soon as I get my paycheck, I'm taking like most of that motherfucker, put it on my broker's account just to do the same shit I did 2 weeks ago. Because I was over leveraging and I was being emotional because I was over leveraging. Like listen, I would start not over leveraging, right? I would start with regular risk management, right? Right? And then I would like win my first 3-4 trades. I'm like, I'm good, I got this. And then I decide to over leverage because I'm feeling good because I made some money. And that one time where I decide to over leverage, that's when my account is gone. Right? And then when I get paid, fuck them bills, yo. I'm putting that shit on my broker's account. It was, I mean, right now, talking about like, listen, exactly, I'm about to flip it. Like right now, I'm telling y'all about this shit. It's stupid as hell. It's fucking dumb. But I'm being honest. I'm being transparent with y'all. I'm being honest because like I feel like if I don't say that, there's a lot of people out there that's gonna do the same shit that I did, right? Because I felt like, yo, I got this. I can flip this shit to like 10,000. I'm good. Like, what's up? What up? Like that gas bill gonna wait. That rent can wait. That electric bill gonna wait. Nah, them niggas ain't waiting shit. They had notes on my car, on my door and shit. Like, what's up, nigga? Where your money at? Forrest got it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. You can't be emotional, right? You cannot be emotional when it comes to this thing, yo. Like I cannot stress it enough. Do not be emotional when it comes to the Forex thing, because with the forex market, it is like most of these people that trade in the forex is the banks and the big hedge funds or whatnot. Them niggas don't care about you. They don't have no feelings. So how would you have any type of feelings when it comes to this trading thing? Like, why would you take it shit? Like, why would you take it personal, right? Why would you do that? Because they're not taking it serious. Like, they're not taking it personal, right? They love that you in there. Like, they love over leverages. Like, the market loves people that over leverage because they look at it as easy money. They love looking at people that get on the market at 5 o'clock on a Sunday because that's easy money. Because they look at y'all like, yo, you don't know what you're doing, so we're going to take all your money. That's why they do that spread 20 pips or whatnot.
And brokers are really shiesty.
Man,
So
brokers.
they see where you put your stop loss. A lot of these unregulated brokers, you'll notice like you set a trade and it wicks your stop loss and then goes right back in the other direction.
Hey, it happened to me before. That's why I stopped doing stop loss.
I tried that for a few weeks.
Talking
Not
about.
putting a stop loss in.
Hey, I'm just saying.
They see every time that anyone puts a stop loss, the brokers and banks can see it. It's an order. Every time you put a TP, it's an order. So they can see it and they do stop hunts. Take you out of the market, take your money, get paid, and then let the market do what it do. Because most people gonna set their stop loss around the same area. Because you're gonna be using market structure 90% of the time. So everybody's gonna have their stop loss in the same area. They manipulate the market, take you out, and then it's off to the races.
Hey, yo. Like, I got a lot of questions on the chat, yo. I can't even read all this chat. Like, hold on. Oh, shit. Okay, stop hunt. Stop hunt? What's that? We ain't do that. Okay, hey, Daniel, don't listen to me now. Don't listen to me. Do your stop hunt. He said, okay, India said how you beat that.
The only way to beat that is to not put a stop loss, or pick a better broker. Pick a more reputable broker. But
okay, listen, y'all. Listen.
They all do it. It's just to a degree.
Listen. Do not listen. Okay, don't do as I say, but do as I like. Don't do as I do.
Say, not as
okay,
I
don't. Do as I say, but not as I do.
There
right?
You go, snack game. The FU candle. The FU candle, just a big wick. Take your stars out and
listen to me, Linda. Listen to me, Linda. Like, well, hey, listen. With these stop losses and whatnot, I ain't gonna lie. I made most of my money. Right, I made most of my money in this trading thing without putting a stop loss in. But that is not what I'm preaching now, right?
Stop it.
I gotta keep it real now. Come on, Lucretia. I gotta keep it real, right?
Okay, but hold on.
Some people gonna be hard-headed, Mo, and they gonna blame you.
Hold on.
If they blame me, I'm blocking them asses. Like, what? If somebody hit me up like, yo, what's up, nigga? I'll be like, blocked.
When you did that, listen, when you did that, how much money was in your broker account though? Because that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and
okay, so I had a decent amount of it.
Exactly.
I over-leverage small accounts, little flip accounts. Exactly. The ones that almost blew, got like $10 left in them. I over-leverage those.
Man, listen. I had an account, right? I had an account where I had like $6,000 in there, right?
Yeah.
And I put in like a double trade. Like I put in the trade, right? I put in like two entries in that bitch, right? I feel like I need to stop recording this thing.
I was say stop recording, Mo, your language.
I know. I need to stop. Hold on. Let me start recording. Yes, this is Mo and this is Pip Man. So we're done. Yeah, what's up?